Well, we are indeed live. Check your time. 5 minutes after 8 p.m. on a Thursday evening. They call it Throwback Thursday. Here, what are we throwing back? Well, my people just told me we are 1 year since we came to this studio. Hey, Team Carola, but can the banner start here, daddy. But still, one won't hear. And so now, pure, say. Yeah, ready daddy Roland. Said a friend daddy too. Oh my, well, this is Showbiz Daily. Showbiz Daily is live on Sammy Flex TV. We are on YouTube. We are also live on Facebook, as well as we are live on Agbeve TV. So if you are watching us on Agbeve, remember that you can always comfortably join us every evening from 8 p.m. sharp. Sit down comfortably and enjoy what we are doing here. Meanwhile, we want you to be a part of the show. So as you are watching, you can go on Facebook, drop your comments, go on YouTube, drop your comments. We have some interesting lineup for today's discussion, and it is going to be a good one. So join us with our team of producers, Theophilus Digosh, Desert, Sammy Tuga, as well as Gerald, as we run the show with you guys. In the studio, 4-man squad, gentlemen are seated. Roland Amate, very close to me, from Shatta Movement, Shagzi, Roland Report, which is on YouTube, and showbizchannelgenic.com, as well as in Team Dodi Solomon. You can simply call him Chemo. Chemo is our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, and he's the boss at Intidoso Digital Solutions. And our doctor, who is today looking like a military man, is also here. I don't know why he decided to look like a military man today. Maybe because of what happened at the 37 Elwak Park. Because of that, he decided to come and represent Pastor Enfa. Or represent Enfa. Mr. Clifford Banner is also here, general nursing practitioner and a believer of Ghana's showbiz, as well as a full-blooded Shatta Movement empire guy. Yesterday we had another full-blooded beam boy. He said, "Yo, make it a
full-blooded neutral boy."
Kuze, get out of here. Well, that is just by the way. Now, one of the things I want us to look at today first, let's start talking business, future, and more. According to an advice from Samini, Samini is saying that if you are a young artist, he's advising you, don't put all your money in flashy cars. Samini is advising you, don't say he didn't tell you. According to him, when he was coming up, he had some Rasta man that he used to go think with. And you know, when Rastas meet and they are thinking, you know how they think, right? They think and they think. So while they were thinking, the big Rasta told him that small Rasta, anytime you are coming to me, I see a new whip. Relax. Small Rasta, relax. Use the money to buy lands. Later, you can even plant our things on it and make some more money. And Samini did not keep this advice to himself. Today, he shared it on the show. What do we think about it, ladies and gentlemen? Let's consider this as our first topic for the day. Let's go for it. I'll be right back.
Buy a lot of land.
Buy a lot of land?
Yeah. It's one of the things I did when I was very young.
Okay.
When the money was coming plenty and I didn't know what to do with it. One of the things that one of my elder rastas that I used to go, reason with on Sabbath, Wale, Jam Africa, if you're listening to me, big up yourself.
Wow.
So the old man told me, because I used to buy like different cars, like I was young, 22, Usha has car, so like I had options. So anytime I'll go and check the old man, I have a different whip. And he's like, my youth, you see car depreciate. And you see land appreciate. If you buy a car today, 10 years from today, it will depreciate. If you buy land today, after 10 years, you can sell it about 100 folds. So basically, if you're listening to me as a young artist, though you see the flashy things, you like the flashy things, some of it is good for your branding and everything, but do things in moderation, stash some of the money away. If you don't know what to do with it, buy land with it. Because land appreciates. You'd be surprised how much a plot of land is in a place where 5 years ago it was sold for 5,000 cedis. You'll be surprised. So if you don't know what to do with the income and you've done everything you can for yourself and you can still see excess, buy land. I believe in that more than even investing in the banks.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
This is Hits.
Buy a lot of land.
Buy a lot of land.
Yeah. It's one of the things I did when I was very young.
Okay.
When the money was coming plenty and I didn't know what to do with it. One of the things that one of my elder rasters that I used to go, reason with on Sabbath, Wale, Jam Africa, if you're listening to me, big up yourself.
Wow.
So the old man told me, because I used to buy like different cars, like I was young, 22, Usha has car, baby, Usha has car. So like I had options. So anytime I'll go and check the old man, I have a different whip. And he's like, my youth, you see car depreciate. And you see land appreciate. If you buy a car today, 10 years from today, it will depreciate. If you buy land today, after 10 years, you can sell it about 100 folds. So basically, if you're listening to me as a young artist, though you see the flashy things, you like the flashy things, some of it is good for your branding and everything, but do things in moderation, stash some of the money away. If you don't know what to do with it, buy land with it. Because land appreciates. You'll be surprised how much a plot of land is in a place where 5 years ago it was sold for 5,000 cedis. You'll be surprised. So if you don't know what to do with the income and you've done everything you can for yourself and you can...
Well, so that was Samini earlier today on Hits 103.9 FM, where he advised this musician. And he's talking to Shatta Wale. Did he mention Shatta Wale in there?
No, he didn't.
So what?
He
Who
even said young music. Shatta Wale or a young music.
Ah.
Okay, so 24.
No, I saw some people saying, and he's talking to Shatta Wale. He's talking to Shatta Wale. The last time we went to inspect Shatta Wale's land, we needed drone. Jabo, did we tell you this?
Oh, na say ono akwa wa ye visit bi na o say omo ba obisi real estate bi.
Yes. Yes.
Huge land and say our
So when I saw people saying Samini is talking to Shatta, then did Samini mention Shatta Wale in the interview? But with what I listened, I don't know, maybe if there's an extended one.
I say young musicians.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if there is an extended one where he may have mentioned Shatta, but if he did not.
Agenda boy.
Because the last time we went for Shatta Wale's land inspection, we were looking for drone.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
We were looking for drone because where we were, we could not see the end of the land. We were looking drone penna came to me a fly near was okay. Now this is the land. I was saying something went to move for Muntie. Let me go to Clifford. Clifford is also someone who makes money from land. From land and sea. Clifford no yes good for assassin because he mines salt as well. So what do you make of this advice to Samini? But in doing this too, he also said something. He said, okay, sometimes it's good for their brand and all. Let's have this conversation well.
Okay. As he said, if you're a young artist coming,
okay.
Let me pay attention to some elements in his speech.
Okay.
Or make it flashy cars. Or make it land. But even land, no. Or make it statement say where you feel you've done all you are supposed to do.
Yes. Yes.
I like that caveat.
I pay attention.
I like that caveat.
And when you feel you've done all you are supposed to do.
Because let me quote answer maybe let me finish my point. Make quote in Japan their cancer be.
Okay.
Something I find.
Okay.
Or say to me to better lander. I feel like also qualify legit land, mitigation free land. Why here? Where can we do? So you have to do due diligence.
No, maybe I'll bet me at 12 for
Moral.
When we go to Japan, let me get into a conversation proper. Japan can be say, as I sit up a year, by nowadays, if you know you are not ready to develop a land, if you are not influential one,
Influential.
Yes.
Hey.
If you are not influential, one, if you are not ready to develop the land to a certain point, let's say 4 course above footing, don't try. So what they at all.
Oh, sir.
Don't try. These are all connections, so they are protecting.
But enya sasi bia.
Location
Aha.
based.
And now person qualify ni
Yes,
year.
I mean.
Because kata sasi bia na one
Location
to ebegia.
But understand what he's saying.
Where's the
very
whole story at all? People who are ready to pay more. Yeah, but you guys say later, I'm going to be before I go try my do some basa.
Once again, sasi ben na toy.
Na auto.
Now in Accra. In Accra.
Can it be visa?
When you're ready, so the uta yeah, so very big Accra also. Pass the footing level. Who your footing come back no? Pass the footing
You
level.
will be that crazy.
At least 4 course above footing.
Okay.
To me, that will secure your land for you. Or who I influence where I know say your land can be protected. Or now be let me say what we call shesumame. Oboye structure kakre na nipa no it is so air protected as asimama.
Okay.
If not that, usika be call let me speak Ghana. Usika ba yakpanga ya lochukwu.
Akpanga.
Ya lochukwu.
At least I know Akpanga ba.
Usika be dran nanka.
Oh, ere Akpanga no.
Baby.
Yeah, more true version.
Okay, ere ko.
Usika be dran nanka. But ka enye na say na insase sem aye the war is the best advice he gave.
Okay.
Because one, he says something, he said land appreciates, it never depreciates. Land is like gold.
Okay.
It keep appreciating with time.
Some friends they appreciate it.
But when it comes to cars, it's just some cars that will appreciate with time.
Okay.
Especially the very antique ones. Those are those which appreciate with time. The more I channel, and I appreciate it.
Okay.
But most cars, no. Yes, look. Oh, the antique cars.
I
Those ones
know.
appreciate. I say wine. There are some specific wines too. The more it keeps long, the more you appreciate. I say painting. There are some oil painting. This one. The more I channel, the more I appreciate.
Okay.
But I don't know. That one to an average person like me, you can't buy.
Okay.
Those ones that will appreciate with time, you can't buy an average person. Into the advice in there is one of the best advice.
Okay.
But Mr. Best also say, oh, shall be our old tono. Shall be our old if it was not saying there, as I say, if you know you are not ready to fight, don't go. The Toma amount for so the advice in there, and I also make mention of what he said. If you feel you've done everything, that's why I wanted to quote Kennedy Japan.
Okay.
As a young man, your first hit, let's all task as this would be a tour. Question mark akra.
Say bia unya first hitter. Sika buy no da kwata sase. Wrong.
Yeah. If you have a business, put it more into the business first.
Okay.
Get something that will give you a replica.
Yeah.
That will multiply the money for you.
Yeah.
Then you can use it to acquire land
In fact,
or build it.
it's one of the advice people give that a dying the Udisca question me mo until before I best started say
to get something ongoing.
Yeah.
So that one to me best so me advice no send people by way you want be into me dinim amano.
Okay.
It's good, but this is what I also top up with his advice. Yeah.
Okay, Ro, take over. Samini's advice to young musicians.
Munyeska mufenka video.
Video sikanto.
Video sikanto entonda. Hey, your video sikabito asase.
But yeah, Empress gift then a bit me.
Everything asase. Scotty was here to be to Scotty was video to be to asase. What I say? Yeah, video dey bit me asase. Timu twa video. You see, Samini Eka asase no. It is not just about asase. For me, I think it is about having some substantial cushioning or insurance.
Okay.
Beer that one can appreciate for you. Yes, and also to asase, somebody would also advise you to buy a house. Because if you own your time for litigation, own your time for land guard, own your time to chase lands commission up and down, land registration, land title, and onya sa time no. So it is about you finding ways and means to appreciate whatever investment you are doing.
Okay.
Because another truth of the matter is the career that yes you believe say you are going to make it to a certain height, you know, it is not as promised as so many things.
It is not guaranteed.
It is not guaranteed.
You've not signed any insurance on that.
No.
Yeah.
And how many musicians have, or even in the music space, how many of them are even insured? And no company unless you get to a certain level, get to a certain circles. That is when they will advise you to insure certain things about you.
Okay.
Until you get there, so when you fall as hard as you rise. That is how risky it is. So mostly they will advise you, do this, do that, do this. You see, I don't know the difference between some of our musicians and the ones we compare them to outside in terms of risk taking, the kind of processes they go through, the things they go through, and what informs how they take their risk.
Okay.
You understand? There are some industries that the moment they spot you as a potential, Charlie, Baba Sadiq Beka, Charlie, now most people are not even able to release music as frequent as before. Because why? Every music release comes with some upfront money. In the Sesikebi Maya, Ninum release crying. And to some industries, that is the culture. Into your no sano, untimin far home to tunu. Say, oh, releasing you at this rate, so you too, you want to do it. But forget and say, you won't upfront, won't upfront, won't upfront money, So when you get your income and you want to play like them, Charlie, you need to be careful. And when it got to a point where young musicians were investing their fortune, whatever they have, in certain things like video shoots and other stuff that the likes of Shatta were warning them. Some people didn't understand.
Yeah.
Say, Charlie, with this thing that Samini is saying, it's not different from what Shatta is saying. But even Samini self was
At that time, Shatta was saying, put the money in a bank. Like,
yes.
That Shatta was saying,
No.
Find
find something that will appreciate your money. If you put it in a bank, yes, obi a wunyan
haircut. At that time, what Shatta was preaching is gather the money, maybe save it somewhere, go and buy houses. I know that time no preaching.
Exactly. It is about finding something that will appreciate your money or appreciate your investment.
Your value, yeah.
That is it. And there are certain things that they will depreciate whatever investment you've made. When you buy a car, it is also another form of investment, but a different kind of investment.
It's based on how you are using the car and what you are using it for.
Exactly. Because I know some musicians in this country who don't drive one car for more than 3 months or 6 months. They buy, drive, sell. They buy, drive, sell. To them, it is also their investment.
Yeah.
It is also a bragging right for somebody to say, oh, mato Shatta Wale car, mato Samini car, and to them, they can even appreciate the price and they will get it.
Yeah.
Because it is
really for zero.
Exactly. And it is another form of value addition. So to Samini's advice there, yes, you are seeing Shatta Wale. If you take the yellow, you buy purple. No problem. That is to him. To him, he's been able to secure whatever he's supposed to do. And even with Samini, okay, Charlie, when you feel say why you say we are, and you feel so okay, move to an asset, one that can appreciate. It is not just use land as an example.
Yeah.
But there are so many things aside land that you can invest in that will appreciate your money. It is just about having proper insurance for yourself, because the career that you are in there is no insurance.
Well, we are still trying to analyze Samini's advice to young musicians to invest or to put their money in lands and the purchase of lands. Let's go to Chemo for his final input here. Then we move on to the next business. I'll be reading your comments, so keep them coming.
Yeah, I think we all get the general principle for which he made that statement or giving that advice. And
Okay.
Find a secure way to ensure yourself before maybe you get to a point that you can follow. So for him, I think it's because a band lands ma or tiasie, don't know why Yamana is successful. And the no advice to say
I was out, you know, once again, I've not watched the full interview, but I was asking them to ask where did he buy his lands?
Oh,
did he buy them?
Up north. Samini has so much lands up north.
And why successful in doing that? And no business, so they advise on. Yes, but there are some people are for Toland or Boboka. Because go for me, some beji, sit down over 3 months. So do see can be
I know someone who said his land that he's using today, he bought it and rebought it.
I thought it twice.
Now someone post why like say wasanya na dey ba.
Ochaka double. We another group about say maybe I turn on your I know into chair double. So there's a risk in anything that you do and any investment that you do. So Samini why land and why successful and he's advising say quiet land and you'll be on a land the one based on your situation, how you do your things and all those things. But the bottom line is that find something that you can invest in that will appreciate later in life. Me, what I will add is that don't save your money in the bank if you have something doing. And yes, I'll buy beer. I'll buy beer.
Chemo.
Do was it can be another quarter banker or pesa bank.
Chemo.
The simplest form of modulus inflation. Inflation
Value ni beira.
Oh yeah, the beira and
inflation come for you.
Inflation biya are buying the course. Inflation biya we move inflation one are buying the course. Just all do sika koto kwa are buying baby. Who will be pepper be a fakoye.
Okay.
I know I'm a debate and his advice I think it's good for anybody or Bobra or any BB.
Okay.
You just have to invest right so that you'll be safe later in life.
Well, once again, whilst you are wrapping up on this particular topic, let me reiterate that those who think Samini was shading Shatta Wale with this advice, change your mind. Shatta has secured himself both in the banks and on the lands. Yes, the last time I checked, when we went to look at his land, sometimes we were missing measurement. It's a quabina and so okay. Yentuka near Kudabako near Kutuka. Yentimia was assassinated until they try say, what title my social media fan of him mobile. Or no, only one plot crowds. Oh, yes, at a one. Wow, cousin Samini say, oh, plot.
Normal.